All right, I hate small talk. Like, small talk almost makes my skin crawl. I can't stand it. I will do it. It's a necessary evil in my life. And there are times that I actually end up really learning a lot about somebody and becoming friends or a good peer, right? But as a whole, I hate small talk. We're going to talk about that today. Be the Reason is all about human connections. Because no matter how much we think we know how we are being heard, there is one thing that I can guarantee based on my decades of professional experience. Other humans will hear us differently than we hear ourselves. In other words, the responsibility is on us to communicate as effectively as possible, whether in professional or personal conversations. So let's dig in. Okay, so small talk to me is extremely draining. If I don't know someone, it's hard for me to manufacture a conversation. But guess what? It's not all about me. Even though sometimes I like to think it is, it very rarely is. It's not all about any of us. It's about how do we choose the right words and the right approach to achieve the business objectives that have been set before us by our employer. And there are people that we will work with or encounter, or clients or students or patients or whatever the industry is, that really love small talk. What are you going to do in those situations? So you have to think through it. You can't just roll your eyes. You can't shut people down. You can't be rude, even though maybe on the inside you want to. So you have to think through, what is your approach going to be for the folks who like small talk? If it's a peer that you do work with fairly frequently or quite a bit, then you have a different opportunity to steer those conversations. And maybe you can just set the expectations up front that you don't have a lot of time right now. You would love to hear about their kids' baseball tournament over the weekend, or whatever the topic is, their 2-year-old's birthday, but you can't do it in the moment. Go ahead, suggest a different time, right? But be respectful and be professional, and then you can stay focused on what the task at hand is. If it's somebody that you don't work with a lot and you get sucked into the black hole of small talk that they're wanting to do, then you need to think through, how can you end that conversation so that you can get back to your pressing initiative or project that has a deadline. But just because we, myself, and maybe you, aren't small talk lovers doesn't mean we can shut it all down. So the secret with anything that is difficult for us is for us to be prepared for different approaches. You have to be thinking about that. You are responsible for your approach and for your words. And the best way for you to do that, and the most effective communicator you can possibly be, is to really think through how you'll handle different situations when they come up. At the end of the day, you, like myself, may be forced into small talk. And you, like myself, may end up having a little aha moment with someone and realizing, gosh, that actually ended up being a great conversation. But for those situations where it was draining, so be it. You just keep moving and you keep doing what you have to do. You've got this. I know you do. If you like the content in these videos, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Or if you have specific topics that you would like addressed or questions, please leave those in the comments. Thanks so much.